Today we install this intake, throttle body, fuel rails to get one step closer to get that engine running, and the Dodgeball ripping and gripping. First things first, we got to get our gaskets on this intake. I haven't never put any of these gaskets on before, but they have a little part that juts out that just kind of seats them in there really nice. I don't know that we're going to use every single one of these. I just figured it'd be worth installing right now, so that way we can fit things up. That looks pretty good to me. Next, we install our hardware to get ready to torque things down. To ensure you guys get the most value out of this video, we are referencing this GM How to Build LS Series Engines book to make sure we give you the best advice possible. Right now, we got to torque this down in a specific sequence. We'll start at 44 inch-pounds, then we'll do the whole sequence again at 89 inch-pounds. It's pretty similar to how the heads are torqued. If you don't watch that video, click the link in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, what's next? Now to 89. All right, because I'm paranoid. You see that?
Yeah.
All right, we're there. Now what? All right, now we're going to work on our injectors and fuel rails. I already got one popped in. What we're going to do is put a little engine oil on the seal or the O-ring and then wiggle it in place. Be careful not to damage your O-rings.
This engine is going to be going into our cab swap project where we're taking a 48 Dodge grain truck cab we pulled out of our grandma's pasture and putting it on a modern Dodge 3/4 ton chassis. If you want to see more of that content, click the playlist in the upper right.
Definitely, I think way easier putting these on first.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can get in there with these in the way.
Yeah.
One side done. Just not tight, just. I think I need a longer extension. Last thing we need to do to these fuel rails is install this crossover. If you are going with the standard like LM7 truck engine accessory setup, you might have some interference with this 90 coming off of here going to the other side. So you might have to come up with something different, either a different engine accessory brackets or different fitting coming off your fuel rail. You might need to make a whole new line. Let's get that throttle body on here.
First, install the O-ring supplied in the kit. Place your throttle bracket and your other gasket supplied in the kit in place. Now we torque our throttle body bolts to 106 inch-pounds using a cross pattern.
Imagine this goes like this.
Oh, nice. Don't forget to install the rest of your throttle linkage bracket so you don't lose it like we would most likely do.
Okay. There she is.
If you made it this far in our video, make sure you click that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our weekly episodes. And if you're looking to put together an LS, you can check out all the previous episodes from the playlist in the upper left as we put this engine together.
Whoa!